So
much.
everybody is here now. We can go ahead and get started.
And the
Meta
name is Meta
Jackey.
Jackie.
You can just call me Jackie. That's fine.
Jackie.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
about it. Yeah.
Meta
Well,
Jackie.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
greetings, Jackie. Thank you so much for
Greetings.
coming on the show. It's a
Greetings.
pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
And um, so let's start off with you just kind of telling us a little bit about yourself, about your background, and what
Oh
you.
Lord. um, well, I am from Mississippi. I currently live in Georgia, outside of Atlanta. Um, I've always been creative, like, as a kid, like I've been drawing since I was like 2.
Mm,
And but growing up it really wasn't encouraged because I grew up in kind of like a blue collar community. So it's always
mm,
like you wasting your time, blah blah blah. So I stopped doing art for a long time because I got
mm,
discouraged. And then once I got like in my late 20s, early 30s, I started back again as a graphic artist. So I did graphic
mm,
design for some years. And I did hair, like I was, I'm a loctician as well.
mm,
But last year I started, kind of researching and studying and finding out about NFTs and the metaverse and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. So um I bought a headset and I started finding YouTube videos, learning how to 3D model and, Unity and stuff like that. And eventually start going to school. So I've been doing this since like February of this year. And I'm enjoying it
Nice.
so far.
mm.
It's a lot of work, a lot of time. One thing it's taught me is how valuable my time is. But I'm enjoying it so far. And hopefully, I can grow from it.
Mm, nice, nice. So what inspired you to participate in the universe
Um,
program?
I mean, I know I can learn just by watching videos and stuff like that, but sometimes I need a little bit more discipline behind me, a little bit more accountability. And I
Mhm,
went to the school because I wanted, like I said, a little bit more accountability. You have to have things done by a certain time. I wanted
mhm,
to meet people and interact and stuff like that because that's a big part of it too. And I
mm.
just felt like um I would get the most, from what I'm trying to learn by going to a school.
So let me ask
So
you: is
real
that a
quick
VR
though.
school or is that an online school?
Oh,
It's well, you know what? It's both. Like we
Oh
can
yeah.
attend class on YouTube, like we can attend class online, or we could put on the headset and they have a class that we go to in the school as well.
Oh, that's
Like our
nice. That's
graduation
hard.
was in our graduation was in VR.
Right. That's why I asked. I seen you
Mm.
had that
Hmm.
the cap on. I'm like, wait a minute, you went to school in VR?
Yeah, yeah. They
You had
Yeah,
an
they
you
actually
actual
had
walk,
it
VR
on.
right?
teacher?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
had an
yeah.
actual VR teacher.
He would, he get on
That's
the
Crazy.
wow.
It's
That's
he get on the
crazy, isn't it?
stage
crazy.
and he do his lecture on the stage, and we sitting in the in the little auditorium type place. Yeah.
So what was
Wow.
so what in your opinion, like how was it? Like what did it what
That
does it
might be
feel like?
dope.
Right, like what does it
It's
feel like going?
it feel like going to school. Like just like when I
Right.
went to university. When I went to college, you sit and you listen to somebody give the lecture. And then after the lecture, um, they let us know what our assignment's gonna be. Then after the lecture, we have a little Google group where we look up our assignment and then we follow the assignment and then they have a certain way for us to turn everything in, by the due date. So it's just like going to school, really.
That's
so
wow.
Nice.
how
That's
long is
dope
this
though.
course? Is it like a course? Obviously, how
Um,
long?
the first part of the course is like 10-week intervals. Like the first part, like this part was 10 weeks, and now I'm in world building. So advanced unity and world building. So it's another 10 weeks. So you can
Oh,
stop.
you went to
Like if I want to just
school.
do, and I can just do
Right.
that, but I'm doing the full program, so I'll be finished. like around October, because the last part of the program is where they teach us how to create VR apps for the Oculus.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. The
So what is your
apps.
goal? Like
Right.
what do you want out of all of that? What's at the end for you?
I just love to build. I want to build I want to build virtual environments.
Mhm.
I also want to build virtual environments that's NFTs. And eventually I want
Mm.
to build like a virtual platform, kind of like Outspace, build a virtual world platform.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
know I can't do it alone, but that would be like the end goal for me.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
S- So tell us about your NFT, the Flavor Girls. What's going on with
um,
that?
like I said, I found out about NFTs last year. I think it was an NFT collection that was coming out called the Myths. And I was like, what is an NFT? So I started Googling. I'm like, oh man, that's cool, art on the blockchain. So
Mhm.
I went into Photoshop. I looked on YouTube on how to create a collection, how to make the different layers with like different hairstyles, different hair color, all the different layers. And
Mhm.
then you have to have this code that generates the different characters. So after I looked all that up, I went into Photoshop and I created the characters and did all my layers and everything. And I created like a total of 3,000 of them.
Oh
Damn.
wow.
Yeah, that's you can do up to 10,000 with that code. All you need
Mm.
is enough layers to create, the different variations of the same character. So
Mhm.
yeah, go ahead.
And you designed all of the layers yourself?
Mhm. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I drew them out in Photoshop myself, and then I let the program generate the different characters. I finished in October, but my issue was getting them onto OpenSea. So I kind of got discouraged and started working on other stuff, especially over the Christmas holidays. And so I finally got them out like almost a month ago. Because I stopped
Mm.
working on that and started doing other things. And I'm like, man, I got this collection sitting up just collecting dust. I need to go ahead and just have something out. So when I
Nice,
talk to
right.
people and stuff, have something, on to put my body of work out. So yeah,
Mhm.
so I went on to put them out. It's an digital avatar collection. Um,
Mhm.
Eventually, once I learn more about modeling in Blender, like character modeling and stuff, I may do like a 3D collection, like of avatars, if people want to use them as avatars or whatever. So
Mm.
that's just something in the back of my mind right now.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
So right now, did you
Nice.
make all 3,000 NFTs on the OpenSea?
No, not all. I got close to 200 on OpenSea because the
Damn.
thing that OpenSea did was they stopped it used to be where you could just upload your whole collection, but for some
Mm-hmm.
reason they stopped people from being able to do that. And I'm
Mm.
still trying to
So you have to
figure
pay
out like
gas
the
fees
smart
for every
uh,
single image.
the
Right.
first part of the collection I didn't have to pay. It's like when the person buy the NFT, they pay the gas fee. But the second part of the collection,
Oh,
I uploaded and I paid gas fees, but it's on like the Polygon blockchain, so it wasn't that much. No, it's just like a few
gotcha.
cent per. Yeah.
Even though OpenSea is Polygon and Ethereum?
Yeah, like you got the Ethereum and then they got like the
Mhm.
Polygon on there too. So you can
Okay.
choose which one you want.
The
Hmm.
Polygon Facebook just bought. Did they bought or partner with Polygon?
Partner with, yeah, with Meta.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did
Yeah.
they're
they?
thinking that's going to be the like a main trading coin through the marketplace.
Oh wow.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. They trying to
I
tap
didn't
into
know
the
that.
blockchain.
I
Mm.
wonder if
Now let me ask you
they'll
this: Do you
integrate
want
that
to
with
build?
Horizons as well.
So the
Mhm.
so the metaverse that you build, are you going to build in worlds like this, or are you going to build in blockchain type environments?
Right, like crypto voxels.
Like yeah, Soapbox and Decentraland or something like that.
Mhm.
If I could build in a blockchain environment and then have it to be VR as well, that would be
Yeah,
cool.
That's
But
that would
I
be
Somnium.
want it
dope.
to
Somnium
be
Space lets you do
affordable.
that.
Yeah, I want it to be affordable. Like I don't want people to have to pay twenty
To come
thousand
on your
dollars for a
land.
piece of land. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
for a piece of property. I mean, it should be where anybody could be able to come in. And
Mhm.
like a few $100s maybe. You want to break the bank
But do
on
they have
people
to
like
pay to
that.
just come on your
I'm talking about
land?
like
They don't have to
if
pay
No,
to.
they
no.
want to buy a piece of land, like
Oh,
if
if
they
they
want
want
to
to
buy
buy
their
land.
own land. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
did
yeah,
a
yeah,
show
yeah.
in
Okay.
Somnium Space, and it's just like this, but the movement's very odd. That's why I think
Yeah,
Altspace right now
they
has the best avatar to Unity like ratio, I'd call. Like the abilities it
mm,
gives you for building and the ability it gives you for your
Yeah.
avatar, I think are the best right
mhm.
now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, Somnium Space is it, they're the only platform that supports that Tesla suit. Oh, but that Tesla suit, that full body tracking,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can wear
Mm.
that in there.
But
That's
you
why
can
that
still touch.
yeah,
You
but
got
you can and
they
you
got
can use
legs.
that. Yeah, they've got legs.
Mm.
Yeah, that's another thing. They've got legs. They're
Well,
like the only platform with legs.
Spatial has like
Well, let me ask
full
you this though.
body.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Do you
Ready Player
have?
Me avatars.
Ready Player.
Yeah.
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 Well, some things that have body.
Well, Hubs
Yeah, yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
supports
Well, they
half
got
body.
whole. Oh yeah, yeah.
Hubs, you can
Hubs
only
with
use the
half
half
body.
body ones with hubs or like,
But I made
but
a
they,
full body
Mono
one too.
Space
Though.
has full
yeah.
body too.
Mm. Yeah, you mentioned Mona Space before. I've got to check that out.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I don't like the fish act type thing when move or maneuvering around. It kind of mess.
Hmm
I'm kind of blind, so it messed with my vision a little bit. But other than that, it's cool.
See, that's the thing I've noticed
Gotcha.
with Metaverse is once one gets your attention with movement, you kind of don't want to go back to the others because you like the
Yeah,
movement. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've noticed
I,
that with me
si-
at least.
since I've been spending so much time here in alt space, every time I go back to Mozilla Hubs, it's weird, man. And then also because I'm so used to squeezing the trigger while I walk, then I go in there and I keep teleport. It's like I'm hitting the gas and the brake at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that
But
when
it
I go
feels
from here
so
to
weird
Horizon.
going over
It's weird.
there.
Jump back and forth.
Yeah.
So let me ask
hmm
about the NFT though. The NFT that you have, do you have them to where they are kind of like I guess when I think of NFTs, I think of like the popular one, like the Bored Apes, right? And it came with utilities or it come with
Not
extra what you
yet.
call it,
Perks.
Right
extra
now they're
perks.
just
Yeah.
right now they're just avatar NFTs.
Okay.
hmm
Okay.
That's basically why I'm, still like learning and training myself in 3D
Okay.
and Unity and stuff so that I could build that, like I said, like there'll
No.
eventually be avatars and,
hmm
environments and stuff like that for them to go into.
But you
Yeah.
sold some, right?
Hmm? Yeah, I've
You
sold
sold a couple.
some. Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, I seen that
they
on
not
there.
that.
You saw.
I don't have them, really that expensive. They can, but yeah, I sold a couple. Um,
That's dope though.
what I'm
That's
working
dope.
on now is getting a gallery for them. Like I want to put a gallery
hmm
in spatial for my NFTs.
Mm, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Spatial.
so what's up with the voxels?
Man,
Hey,
just
voxels are
working.
fun. Don't
Yeah,
hate on
they are.
What's
I
voxels.
like it.
Yeah,
what's
he
Yeah,
Vox?
did. Yeah,
I'm
he
not
does
hip.
do the
voxel.
I'm
same
not
That's right.
hip.
I
thing.
forgot.
Yep.
Dunder does the voxel NFTs also.
I'm not hip to Voxel. What's Voxel?
Do you do like the cities or you
It's
do like just
squares.
square? I mean,
Um,
do you build like big structures with them or just?
You
yeah,
got a
I've
game.
done both. I've done little rooms and I've done a whole city. I actually did a
Yeah.
9/11 tribute that had like shiny glass behind it and like blood, and then it had the twin towers with the city and a
Oh
couple other ones.
wow.
But yeah, that's where I started my NFT project over there with the voxels. Because
Hmm.
I was thinking eventually I want to be able to build in sandbox, and these were
Right.
compatible with
Yeah.
sandbox. So that was just my introductory into the metaverse.
Oh
Nice.
But
wow.
yeah, it's fun building with those. You can get some really cool images out of those, and it,
Yeah.
it
I
almost
love looking
reminds you
at
of those
those
games
the
you'd play on
crypto
your phone that
cities.
you'd look down on, on an angle. That's what it
Yeah.
reminds me of.
Yeah.
So
I love the
then,
crypto cities.
do
Looking
you
at
guys like crypto voxels? Like, do you like that platform?
like the one where they doing the crypto cities and the I saw
It's
one that's
literally
like
called
crypto
crypto
cities.
voxels. Yeah, they have this
That
little
might be them.
you can load it on your phone or anything. It's
Oh, I don't have it on my phone.
I
yeah.
think I've heard of it, but
Yeah.
I haven't been there yet.
Mm.
Even
Voxels are
like
So,
fun.
Sandbox
Like,
too. I felt like that
yeah.
was tough to get on at first when I first found out about it. I
mhm.
was
hmm
like on their site and like obviously you had to have a pretty decent computer to be, playing any game online. But just with that, it
But
was like
with
really confusing because it was
I
all
had a
like
hard time
alpha,
maneuvering
beta.
in Sandbox.
Really?
I
I
couldn't
had a
mm.
even
hard
get
time
in when I tried
maneuvering
to
when I
get in.
first
I
went
didn't
in
even know
there.
how. I didn't know what was going
I
on.
just don't like computers.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm a child when I play a game from a computer keyboard. When I'm in here, I feel like it's okay. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I like Sandbox's run animation. I like their like when they're running. They 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 did a really good job on that. I think that's pretty cool.
I never been on there. I tried to get on there. It didn't really hit. I'm like, damn, do I
That's
gotta
where
buy something to come on
Snoop
there?
Dogg's in there. He's got
Yeah,
a
I was trying to go to
whole
Snoop
world
Dogg
open there.
world. I was
hmm
trying to go to his world. That's what I was trying to do.
So back to your voxels though. What exactly do you do in voxel? Is your strong suit with the
Um,
voxel art?
at this point, I'm just creating like I did a little room that I created. I put it on my Instagram, but I'm moving. I want to do like voxel homes. Like I've been seeing like the isometric little homes, little cute homes, and maybe like like a what they call it, like a modern style house, with a pool or some type of little environment like that, and have them
That's awesome.
as NFTs. Yeah,
Yeah,
mm.
that's basically the same
Mm.
thing I do. Is the NFT
yeah,
houses and
yeah,
yeah, it's
and
fun.
people can
So the
use them
NFT,
or
the
whatever.
NFT houses, how does that work? How do you have an
So
NFT house?
um
So
Yeah,
they
you just
buy it.
well
You build
well
the
yeah,
you
you could
build the
sell it and
NFT
then
and then
have it placed in Sandbox or you could replicate the house on a whole nother platform in a more 3D.
hmm
You know what I mean? You would just have a voxel image of your house that was the actual NFT. And if you
mm,
utilitied it out, you would have the real house in the virtual space.
Mm.
mm. But let me ask you this about the NFT. If you say it's backed by Polygram or Ethereum, if you have an NFT and the price of Ethereum goes up, does your NFT
Yeah,
value
that's a
go
good
up?
question.
Yeah, I believe
It
it
Yeah.
does.
does because if you sell it for 1 ETH, but 1 ETH tomorrow is now 2 ETH, your NFT is worth 2 ETH.
But does it stay
Ah,
Basically,
consistent with like, or
that's the
does
thing.
it?
It's not nothing's consistent in crypto.
No,
Yeah,
it's whatever the
right.
right.
market is. Whatever the market
Yeah,
is,
Yeah.
that's
it
what
based
it'll
off.
be. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
it's
your
So
almost like
so
the
your
table
NFT.
seafood, whatever the market price is that day.
so
You got
whatever
to
so
know your
whatever
price.
you
So
set the numeric value at, that stays the same, and whatever that numeric value converts to is what changes, right? Like, so if you say you
Yeah.
want 1 ETH, that never changes. But if 1 ETH goes down to being worth $3, then you're getting $3. But if one
yep,
ETH goes up to being worth $200,000, then you're getting two
Then
hundred
that's what
thousand
you
dollars
get for it.
because
Yep.
you
exactly.
said you wanted 1 ETH,
Yep,
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
yep.
That makes sense.
Mm.
Okay. And so you must really like, I just looking at your social media, you've been really like making an investment into
hmm
your metaverse pursuit,
Yeah.
right? You're investing
Yeah.
in your education, you're investing in your equipment, you're investing all your time and energy into learning this
She
stuff.
ready.
Like you must, yeah, you're getting yourself ready. Like what inspired all of that? Where'd all that come from?
Um, being broke. I've been in the point in my life, low points in my life where I didn't have anything. I've been in
I
at
feel that.
points in
I
my
feel
life
it.
where I didn't
Mm,
have enough money to eat, no,
mm,
because of bad investments or bad decisions and stuff like that. And I'm just
mm,
at a period in my life now where I'm not playing. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
Eventually,
either do
are
it
you
or don't,
starting
either all in or nothing at all. Hmm?
starting like a metaverse company? Is that what a goal
Mm.
is as well?
Um, yeah, like as far as like right now, I just want to build
Right.
homes and environments, you know, for other people. Kind of like what
Hmm.
Artsy and some of the other people do, where they build the homes, like, and they'll have like a Patreon or something where you have access to everything they build.
Mm.
Or if
Right.
people come to me and they want a custom build, then I can
Mhm.
do that as well. And then,
Mhm.
venture off and do some of my own projects.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
that's dope.
yeah.
That sounds like a good plan.
You know what I love about the metaverse is like you can always. It doesn't matter what happened in your first life, but this is like your second life chance to do things differently. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like you
Second
said. You know
Yeah.
Life
what I mean? Like
Studio.
it gave you a chance to go to school, gave you a chance to learn some really good skills, and it's going to give you a chance
Hmm.
to become very very successful. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
People,
So,
one thing,
for the
like
metaverse.
when I hear the haters talk down on the metaverse, they're always, well, not always, but often they're saying things like you seen that Facebook Super Bowl ad where the dog kind of was happy that he had the metaverse because in his first life that business shut down and he wasn't able to perform anymore and his band, remember?
Yeah.
And then
I think I seen that. I think I seen it. It was
he
like a
hopped in,
mascot
right,
or
hopped in the
something.
metaverse, the band got back together, and they was, and people, I don't know if y'all ever hear it, but people reference that commercial as though like that's a negative. Like they say, your first life sucks, so you're trying to make your second life better, but in the metaverse. But the thing is that to me, I don't understand what's wrong with that. Like, if we're sitting here right now, none of
Hmm.
us are in the same local area. We're
Oh,
sitting here having a conversation, and there is a sense of presence. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about losing my phone in here, like when we disconnect, like you know, like
Yeah.
like if you go out somewhere, you can drink and don't have to worry about driving. I mean, like there's
Yep.
layers upon layers of evidence that this is a real
Yeah.
environment.
yeah.
And so it's like what's like it's worthy of being taken serious and I don't know.
She
So
went to
I
It's
she went
just
to
like
school. She went to school and
it's like
graduated in the metaverse. I'm done.
right in the metaverse. Like what the heck is like
it's
what
like
is the haters talking about?
it's like you rather be somewhere doing something than nowhere doing nothing. The problem is when you're
Facts.
not doing anything anywhere, you know.
Right.
So I
Right.
don't worry about what people say because like a lot of those people are ignorant anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Mm.
It's crazy because a lot
I
of
mean,
people don't know. Even people I tell about the metaverse, it's like I'm telling people like you got to get in now, and people don't realize that this is a brand new industry. There is so much productivity to be done; it's unreal,
Right.
and
hmm
there's so much time for it to be done. You know what I mean? But we're working fast. We're working real
Mhm.
fast.
Mhm.
it's
And
changing
it
every day.
is and it works. Like that's the thing. Like people talk about this, like, oh, the metaverse is never going to happen. Like when I make a post and I hashtag
right?
metaverse, I always get the people, oh, that's
Yeah,
never going to
yeah.
The
happen. And
haters always come out.
it's
Yeah,
I
crazy,
told you I had
man.
a
It's not going to
conversation
happen.
with a
Like we're
guy.
we're
you're just a
doing it
grown
right
man
now.
playing Roblox. That's what I get.
But
I
people
had
make money
a
on
There's no,
Roblox.
Right.
yeah, right. You
yeah.
Like the
make money.
girl
And
who
what's wrong
made
with Roblox?
$30,000 selling a Mona space gallery.
Boom.
Damn.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
I told my guy, what we was doing, and he thought I was talking about in the future, like it's coming. I said, no, bro, we're doing it now. He's like, people making money. I'm like, now, but how they gonna do
Now.
that? How they gonna let you do it? I said, bro, it ain't about them letting us do anything. We create the
At
market,
this point, you
and
can do what you want to do.
yeah, it's like if I make a
Right.
transaction with somebody through the metaverse, he was like, well, how they gonna pay you? I said, I'm gonna send them an invoice. He was like, "Well,
Yep.
Right.
you think they're
Yep.
gonna come out of the thing to pay?" I said, "Bro, it don't matter what business you in, whether I'm building business cards, flyers, a website, a metaverse. I'm sending
Hold
you
on,
an
guys.
invoice. You're gonna pay
Mhm.
it. You know, what are you talking about? That's how you get
Right.
paid. So it
Right.
was. I'm like, man, these people is crazy.
This is a 3D website, essentially. That's all that's going
Exactly.
on. And instead of being like behind a page chatting with each other, we're sitting here in front of each other. Like that's the only thing that happened with the web page. It
Yeah.
just popped out and let us come in. That's
And I admit, like,
that's the way I look at it.
Mozilla Hubs is a good way of explaining that because you can type
Right.
into the website, you can virtually click VR and
Hmm.
then hop into it, and it's really cool how
Yep.
that shows people what we actually mean by that. You know,
Right. Right. Yes. 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 So, what are some of your other goals for the metaverse? Like, do you plan on like um doing events or like any type of
Um,
social?
I'm not that
Because
social. Like
you
I'm
said that
super
you.
shy. I would like to do something like this though, like a show. I like production, so maybe something
Gotcha.
in this area. But as far as like events, like I wouldn't mind like being a person who build the environment for an event,
Hmm.
and design it. But I'm not really social as far as like hosting and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. Gotcha. Makes sense. Makes sense. You're building a. What's your plans for that mansion you're building now? Like, what kind of world is that going to be?
Mm, just the real estate property. I just have it as one of my real estate properties. If
Hmm.
anybody is interested in, purchasing it or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying
Gotcha.
to start my real estate collection now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you building like now? What's your process of deciding what to build? Like, are you getting feedback from the community, or are you like just looking at
Right now, I'm
like.
just going off of my own creativity. Like 2 weeks ago, I went to the bookstore and got a lot of books on architecture and interior design. So I get a lot of inspiration and ideas from going through that. And I listen to people, when I'm around and I hear people talking. I think I was talking to somebody, I don't know if it was you or another person, they was talking about how a lot of the houses are designed like they don't really have the males in mind, as far as like the color and stuff that they use in the houses.
Hmm.
So I try
Mm,
to pick colors that could be unisex. So,
mm,
a guy or a girl would feel comfortable, you know,
nice.
in the house.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. And what is your like you are you gonna like um offer these under the same like flavor girls? Like is it gonna be like flavor builds or you have a
No,
name in
I
mind
probably
for?
use I probably use Meta Jackey or something for that.
Okay.
Like Meta Jackey properties or
Meta
something like that. I don't know.
Jackey
Something,
in the building.
Yeah, Flavor Girls
Right.
would be something completely separate.
Got you. That's only for the NFT project.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Nice. Nice.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys have anything else?
No,
what are
that was pretty
your
much it. Me.
what are your
Eh?
goals over 1, 3, and 5 years in the metaverse? If you were to like break it out, where do you see yourself?
Ooh. I'm pacing myself. I'm not trying to rush into anything, but within 1 year, I would like to have my metaverse real estate business going. As far as like the properties that I build, people purchasing them or like custom jobs and stuff like that. Um, 3 to 5 years, I would like to have a team and working on building, or I already have like a metaverse built. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Nice.
something.
Nice.
Ambitious.
And hopefully
Favorite
the technology will be, a lot further along, and there'll be a
Oh
lot more we
yeah.
can do. Yeah.
Hmm.
What's your favorite I want to say platform right now?
Right now, my favorite platform is Outspace and Spatial is
Okay.
closing
Yeah.
because it's
Okay,
easier to
okay.
move around, stuff. So I enjoy being on Outspace. Like I've been to VR chat, but I haven't been in there enough to be able to upload
Oh,
my
I
own
hate VR
avatar and
chat.
stuff.
Yeah, you don't want
And
to
then
see
I
Hate
get
everything,
VR.
man. It's
harassed
weird.
because it's
I've
like a
had
lot of
Yeah, I
more
hate
kids
VR
experiences
there.
chat.
in there than
Yeah, you definitely gonna get harassed in VR chat.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
It's like
get
to be
harassed like
honest with you,
every
it's like
time I
going to that
go.
weird adult bookstore in your town that you never go to. That's how I feel like VR chat is.
Right.
Like you just don't know what you're gonna experience when you go in
I got
Right.
stalked one time. Like this one avatar just kept following me everywhere. I was
Uh,
like, I was
there.
new. I just go in place and it'll be the same avatar.
Yeah,
I'm
Avatar
like, oh my
just following
God.
you. Yeah, people
Yeah.
crazy over there.
yeah. You can get like a virtual STD over there, and it's for real.
Right.
I want to go back to Horizon though. I haven't been to Horizon in months.
That's
Like,
that's the
That's where.
Horizon. That's the
Yeah, that's
Horizon
where.
King.
kingpin right there.
but something keep telling me to go back and, keep, building or learning how to build over there.
Have you
Yeah.
built over
But
Definitely.
there?
Yeah, you definitely
I
gotta
had
build something over there.
it might still be on my Instagram, but I had built like this beach house. I had the ocean, I had the beach with the little palm trees and stuff, and then I had like a house. But I didn't finish decorating. It's like once I came over here and started figuring stuff out, I just stayed over here. But I need to go
Yeah.
back over there too because I think something just keep telling me I need to go back over there.
Yeah, I think Meta
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
to
So
something.
it's hard for me to leave because as a like creator and artist to take the basic shapes they give you and create something out of nothing, you kind of blow
yeah,
yourself away as an artist, and it makes you like
Yeah.
you're like, well, more can I do in here that can make look, you know what I mean? Like can look
right.
realistic. It's really cool. So
Mm. Mhm.
you know me, I go everywhere.
You
And plus
literally
Meta gonna
mastered
come up
those
with
tools.
something.
Yeah, it's been fun
Mm,
over there. It's been real fun.
yeah.
Meta gonna come up with some Meta up to something. Meta gonna come with that bag behind it too.
Yeah. And
Oh,
y'all
let me
could
tell
For
you
drive
sure.
something.
cars over
I think they
there. Like
cooking
they
up.
drive
Yeah.
cars over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me tell
yeah.
you, like, no, I think honestly, I think that they have a really good chance of winning in the long run because they're they're taking like the long way around, but they're focused on like mastering some really important details. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Zuck
they
got something up
like
his sleeve.
the
I mean, plus
experience
the
over there,
biggest social app in the world.
right?
Right. And that got a
That
lot
always
to do
helps
with it.
too.
And they
Yeah, that
throwing
definitely got a lot.
and they're throwing the kitchen sink at the metaverse. They're throwing everything at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then with the Polygon partnership, it's
yeah,
probably a
Yeah,
lot that they finna do with that.
yeah. I think you're
yeah,
gonna see
It's just
major
something to keep
changes with
inching
that
me over
Cambria.
there.
Once that headset
yeah,
drops, it's gonna be a whole different ball game for Facebook.
yeah,
Yeah.
Meta, excuse me.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Something keep inching me over there saying, okay, you need to go back. You need to go back. You need to go back.
I want to straddle the fence. Like I want see the way I see it, alt space is great for business because we can put pictures in here, we can put videos in here,
Mm-hmm.
we can link to
Yep.
stuff. And so for all of those reasons, it's way easier to monetize an alt space world than
Yeah.
a horizon world, just from what I know how to monetize.
Facts.
But
But
one day
once
overnight, they're
they
gonna throw all that stuff out there. It's gonna be
right,
And
like,
the
one day
oh,
whole
they're
this
gonna
is
let one
yeah.
day
outdated.
they're gonna say you can upload your pictures now, you can and it's
Yep.
gonna be over and they're gonna kill the
Yep.
game
What
at that
Game
point. It's gonna
over.
be done.
what
Game
blows
over.
my mind about over there though is people are creating 3D products that kind of resemble their real world products, and they're
Dude, this
Mm-hmm.
shit
making
be
sales. They're
right,
making
yeah.
sales. I have a
Yeah.
client who
Mm-hmm.
cleared 2 grand in his first 14 days open with his store, and it was just
Mm.
a
Jeez.
virtual image. It was just a virtual representation of what his product was. But because he's in there and he's running it like a brick and mortar, he's making
Mhm.
connections, he's networking, and he's making sales.
Right.
So it's.
Right.
Right.
I feel like anywhere. I feel like you do better when you put yourself into the metaverse and you interact with your consumers
Mm-hmm.
rather than leaving an empty space with tons of things and links. I think that's what's
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
helping people over there. It's the
Oh
social
yeah.
aspect. You know,
Yeah.
Did any of you
Yeah.
play Second Life before?
Second
Yes.
Life Rich.
Yeah, come
Second
on.
Life
This
Rich.
is Second
yeah.
Life Rich. That's
That's where it started. That's where it started.
I've been playing Second Life since like
Did you
2004.
build in Second Life? Did you build as well?
Yeah, I've got land
Yeah,
over
me
there.
too. Me too.
Yeah.
I made
Yeah.
clothes. I had a
Mm-hmm.
store, and I
Mm-hmm.
built like a mall. I built like a strip
Okay.
mall, and I
Mm-hmm.
They have a
built
lot
like
of
decks and stuff
assets
for
and stuff
people.
there, don't they? Like I've seen
And a
Oh
really
yeah,
mature
tons of
marketplace.
assets.
And
Yeah,
in a
yes.
mature marketplace. And a
yeah,
mature currency. The
yeah.
Linden
Now you
the
know what?
Linden.
If they can keep everything they have and go VR and
They're
integrate
not
it with the blockchain, they will end the whole game like
they're not
game
gonna
Oh
over.
yeah.
they
Like
don't let me tell you
nothing.
what, look, they don't wanna do either one of those things. To be look, check this out. They want when it comes to VR, they're focused on capturing your facial expressions and your hand gestures from the camera, but
Hmm.
remaining as a desktop experience. Like
Mm-mm.
now you can go into it in VR using the
Mm-mm.
that little modded Firestorm browser, but
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was watching, but they had said
You gotta
they
get with
was
the
focused
times, man.
on they're focused on like giving a really enhanced experience that's capturing your gestures from the camera
Yeah.
and rendering that onto the avatar.
But that
And
marketplace is off the
and when it
chain.
comes to
Like
the
I would go
blockchain, they
back
don't
just to
want
be
the
able to shop on the marketplace.
yeah, they don't want that's why they're not going to integrate the blockchain because they
Yeah.
have a centralized economy. And the
Yeah,
thing
they
is
do.
the people that the people of Second Life, they live in Second Life. They don't
Yeah.
Hmm.
want the price of land to just shoot through the roof because like Elon Musk tweeted something or something. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah,
want
Hmm.
and that's what centralization does. It keeps inflation in check.
Yeah.
yeah.
And so those people they but yeah, so I love Second Life. It's
Yeah.
yeah. But
So
VR is just got all of my attention. Cuz
Same
you can
here.
come inside. But Second Life has got some of the most sophisticated like every aspect of the gaming experience is just like they've got the most sophisticated technology
Hmm.
in a lot of
Yep.
ways. It's just not VR.
Yep. And they're way ahead of their time.
Yeah, I remember Second
Oh
Life when
yeah.
They
I
were
was,
way ahead.
I mean, when I was like a teenager, it first came out. And I remember I might have signed up for it. I probably still have a username that's kind of immature, but it looked cool back then. I mean, it was like that was the first real 3D like
Yeah.
virtual chat experience that came off of chat rooms. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The idea of chat rooms. So it's cool that it's still
Mhm.
around. It would be cool to see it in a VR world, but
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Now,
would.
when I first started, it was back in 2000. I was in Kmart and I found the first Sims game. That's
Sims
when my
game? Gotcha.
oh
yes,
yeah, Sims. That started
yes,
me too.
yes. I
That
probably
was
got
Yeah.
fun.
every version, every expansion pack.
You know what's funny
Right.
is I never really liked playing the game. I would always build something to completion and then just go on to the next one.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I would just do a new game and just build something different.
I would build, but then I like playing I like creating like families. Like you have the great grand, like I have whole family legacy like generations.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. What happened to the Sims? Are they still do they still make
It's the Sims
I
4
think everyone was waiting
now.
for them to speak English. It never.
Kind of, but they said they try to create a language to be fair to like all the people who speak different languages. So they
Yeah,
created their own. Yeah.
wait a minute, so the Sims have their own language?
Yeah.
yeah. I wonder if we could de-analysis it, break it down, see
Wow.
what they're saying.
So they're when they're talking to each other, they're speaking in a language, but you can't really
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, they created
that's
their own. It's
weird.
called think it's called Simlish or something like that. Yeah, they have their own
But they're
language.
having like structured dialogue with
hmm
each other.
Yeah,
Mm.
We've had an AI army around us this whole time in a video game, talking their own
right.
language, and we've never known it. That's crazy.
Right.
I wonder if it's predetermined speech or if it's just jibber jabber and it chooses based off
hmm
of like a casino, like a pull the lever and
Right.
this is what comes out.
Hmm. That's interesting. I never knew that. Yeah.
hmm
Even when it came to Second Life, I'm not like a hardcore Second Lifer. I'm like I've always enjoyed Second Life because I can go in there and I can experiment with stuff as far as gaming is concerned in a way that you just can't so easily in other nowhere else. But
Yeah.
when it came to The Sims, I never got it. I was never able to
Yeah, me neither.
enjoy it. It never clicked for me. Back then, I
Now
just didn't have the understanding.
they had a platform, online platform, like it may have been after the first or second version of The Sims. It was called The Sims Online,
Mm,
and you could go make your sim and go online. They had like a virtual world online with The Sims where you
mm.
can interact with other people. And then it's like they
Mhm.
was up for a while, and then they took that down, and then like shortly after they ended Sims Online, that's when Boom Second Life came out.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah, like my memory go
okay.
way back when it comes to The
Right.
Sims.
Yeah. Gotcha. So you think that has something to do with it? It has something to do with
I don't know if it had anything to
That
do
might
with it.
not
Maybe
have to do
somebody
with it,
was
but it
looking at The
definitely
Sims Online and like, man, I could do something like that. I can want to.
yeah, but back
definitely
then, I
carried
bet
over.
I'd be willing to bet that The Sims influenced Second Life in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. I had never thought about that until
Yeah, yeah.
just
One of
now,
the
but
leaders was probably a Sims.
I mean, I feel like
boom.
there was different. Like I used to be pretty big on chat rooms when I was a teenager growing up, and I remember like that there was one or two virtual spaces you could go to. One was like a hotel, and another one another place, and you would like
Mm.
meet as avatars in a virtual space and
Mhm.
type. You
Google,
know what I mean? And I can't
yeah.
remember what the name of it was called, but I feel like
Google
those were
had
the
one of
ones that
those.
kind of
Google had one. You
yeah.
remember? Do you remember Hoodro from back then?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember
I don't
that
remember.
Google used to have a 3D. I remember
Mhm.
doing it with you way back in the day, bro.
The sketch. They had a sketch thing that you could
Well, that's Sketchfab.
use.
That go with their maps. But now they had
Mm.
this 3D chat room,
Oh no, I don't
and
remember a
you
chat
could
room.
move around in this
I
little
remember
3D
building that
space.
little stuff. You can build like you can build little houses. It was like an architect, but they got rid of it. It's called
Yeah, it
Sketch.
was that
Google Sketch.
SketchUp.
Shoot, what is it? Yeah,
SketchUp.
SketchUp. They still
Yeah,
have it,
Yeah.
don't they? Yeah.
I
Uh-uh.
think so. Yeah, go with Google Maps. They use it. That's how they make the buildings and stuff for maps, I believe.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have it. It's
they use
just
it.
like it's different now though.
Yeah, they make it. It's more like an architecting
Yeah.
platform now. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Interesting.
Well, anybody else? You wanna
I just like to say congratulations to you.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
Salute
you.
to you.
Thank you.
And we wish you the best of luck. And
Thank you.
come back and see us.
Oh,
definitely
definitely.
wish the best
Come
of
back
luck.
and see us.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Definitely.
if you I want you, if you don't mind, look at the camera and just tell everybody who you are, what you willing to let them contact you for, and how to do
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Um, hello. My name is Jacqueline Loggins. Better known as Meta Jackey. You can contact me on Instagram as Meta Jackey. Um, I'm a builder, so if you want anything built, then hit me up.
Nice.
Pretty much.
Or if you just want to hang
Nice.
out, I like to
Pretty
hang out too. Yeah.
All
pretty much.
right.
A lot of builds. A lot of building in this day. A lot of
Yes,
builders.
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you
you gotta
so
come to
much for
our
coming
pool
on.
party.
Oh,
Our
thank
pool
you.
party.